All right. So, second league of the day for all of the YouTube people who might be watching it later, and everybody live. Running through some traditional Jund, a deck that it's been a cornerstone piece in Modern for years and years and years and years and years since the inception of Modern. Tarmogoyf's been a format staple. Lightning Bolt, Inquisition, and Thoughtseize. Few pieces here and there have been updated over the years, such as the addition of Fatal Push, Wrenn and 6, Liliana of the Veil, almost from the start with Liliana, Kolaghan's Command, Kroxa, trying out some new pieces from Modern Horizons 2, like Ragavan Nimble Pilferer, trying out an Obsidian Charmaw on the sideboard, and Endurance. So we're going to see how it goes. It's a deck that has traditionally been on the game plan of we're going to trade 1 for 1 as often as we possibly can, and we're going to assume our top decks are better at the end of the day. We'll see how it plays out, and yeah, take it from here. If you're playing Bloodbraid Elf, someone's going to ask why not play Lurrus, because you can't play Lurrus with Liliana of the Veil. And Liliana is still an extremely powerful magic card. Liliana is often the mirror breaker in a lot of mid-range matchups. So you could say we could have 1 Lurrus in the sideboard as a companion at all times, or we could have 4 Liliana of the Veil in the main board at all times. Also AT in the main deck, a little bit controversial. Possibly, yet again, not my list. So, we're playing it as is. I don't think 4 Wrenn and 6 is too many in a format that's like defined by Darcy and Ragavan at the moment. Like, I think when you're talking about archetypes like Jund, traditional Jund, or Death Shadow at the moment, there's not really anything to be controversial about because nobody's putting up outstanding results with these decks. Like, you can sit here and say, oh, well, it needs to be 3 Wrenn and 6, a Terminate over an Assassin's Trophy, but like nobody's putting up results with that. So kind of the essence here is there needs to be some amount of change somewhere. And it's the same thing with Shadow. Like, I don't consider the cards I play in Shadow to be, oh my god, you have to have all of these. But like, nobody's putting up results with them as they are. Nobody's putting up results with them any different. So let's just take Inquisition. Like, I think it would be different if we had results to go off of, and we could say, oh, well, Jund with this has been doing really well recently. Dash Monkey. Okay. So You know, this and Monkey. Am I sitting on Bone Crusher? Am I Renin 6 to just kill the Channeler? I guess I can just sit on Bone Crusher. Gun should be all about displace your opponent's plans and win with top deck mode. Don't think give them a land is okay. So the argument against that is like you're going to have to beat whatever they have in hand anyway. And Trophy gives you the ability to like win a little bit more consistently there. Like, if you have something that deals with Tron lands, deals with an annoying Planeswalker, deals with some busted enchantment or big thing, then I think it's okay. I'm guessing another Dash Monkey. Yep. This is one of the times where I'd say I think Monkey looks like not great. If you're just sitting here like dashing him over and over again, spending 2 mana. I'm just gonna get down Ren and start ticking up. Let's go ahead and get a Drown in the Lock out of hand. You can Unholy Heat my Ren if he wants to. Inquisition me, sure. We'll just play Bone Crusher here. Sure, it's good against the Resolve Murktide, but not against Ragavan or an aggro piece in general. I think it's still fine in those situations. Like, and you're also assuming you're playing a deck with 4 Bolt, some number of push, like other interactive spells. You're not just playing Assassin's Trophy. Are in, yep. That's a pretty good one. And like, if you don't like Assassin's Trophy, that's the beauty of Magic. Like, you don't have to play Assassin's Trophy. But this is kind of the hope with John, is we're just going to get to this point where we're trying to out top deck our opponent. Urza's not bad, or Lightning Bolt's not bad. So I can sack Peatland, still have up Grixis Lightning Bolt. I think I want to do that and try to hit like a an Inquisition or something. So Grixis first. Just gonna attack in. So if he goes Lurrus dash monkey. Play Chandler. I just get to end a turn, bold, untap Grixis. Alright, out of the board. Endurance is great. EE is great. Oil doesn't seem terrible. They got a bunch of watery graves and steam vents. I don't know. They also have dark slick shores, so I'm probably not doing that. Brutality's okay. Plague Engineer's probably okay. Hell bombs I know I want. So it's like, I know I want these, and I'm like 50-50 on these. We'll see what we're bringing out. What am I cutting? If I just cut like 4 hand disruption spells for those, that's fine. Is there anything that I think is better or worse than these? Like, I could cut the 2 Thoughtseize and bring in something. I guess I would rather just have 2 Inquisition than 2 Thoughtseize. Just go like this. See what it looks like. Dogfish, how the Elemental League go. Went 2-3. It was not a big elemental fan. Alright. So this is like fantastic hand if we see a fetch land. A little lackluster otherwise, but we've got an answer to like a turn 1 monkey. Alright. Fetch land. Not a fetch. Alright. We'll just pass with Bolt because it can't drown in the lock this Bolt with nothing in our yard. Come on, fetch land off the top. All right. Fetch land, Blooming Marsh. Picking up Fatal Push is good. At least now if you guys like Dash and Monkey, we have something to do. As he dashes a monkey, we got a lot to do. Come on, land. Go. Ragavan. Okay. Land. That's 6 draws, no land. Got it. Okay. Let's get Lily down. Get your Wren. I'm assuming they have like a an unholy heat for this. Maybe like Bolt K command. We got back Ragavan. Right. Looks like a drown in the lock. It feels like a drown in the lock. Right. Going Wren here. See, hey man, had to take my girlfriend to the car place. This is sweet. Where'd you get the list? This is a Sanitoeter's list that he sent us earlier. Asked him for it after his league. Take my other Liliana. I'm guessing he's got counter spell up. I think I'm just not going to do anything here. Okay. I don't think I'm going to play out Ragavan just yet. Didn't do anything end of my turn there, so possibly doesn't have another unholy heat. So our mana troubles are officially over. Terminate. Sure. I will play Ragavan. Them being stuck on 1 black mana is probably hurting quite a bit. Like, I know one of their 2 cards is Ragavan. I'm kind of under the assumption that the second one is like a Drown in the Lock. First a hand, sure. Alright, this is like pretty clear Nihil Spellbomb territory. Let's see if he does anything for this. So we will... Now I want to ult Ren with K command and push. I guess I don't really care so much about K command. I just want to ult with push in my yard. We can go return Goyf. You discard. Discards Ragavan. Okay. So I've got a forest, but I'd rather just get swamp in case I get a Croxa. Alright, now we've got Ren ultimate threatening next turn. Snapcaster. Doesn't have an Unholy Heat. A command. Sure. That is A-okay. Something in case we find a Croxa. Ping you. Wing in. Just 5-0'd with Jund, Unearth, Coco. You got this. What the heck is Jund, Unearth, Coco? If I were to theoretically play a Shadow League, do you have a recommendation for a list? Are we talking just like Jund Shadow or Grixis or what? Unlock my Tarmogoyf. Got it. Please dash a monkey. Flame Freed. DM me the list of Principe. Is Principe playing that? I'm just going for the aggressive trophy plus Croxa. Or no, he's got Cling to Dust. I can't Croxa. I would like the trophy line too if he didn't have these Cling to Dust sitting around and could just exile the Croxa as soon as I cast the trophy. And then I'm like no valuing a trophy. Obviously that gets worse if he's just sitting on a K command. Oh, we're pretty close to just burning him out. Like, he's 100% sitting on this Cling to Dust for Croxa. So, can I use that to my advantage in any way? Don't think I can. Unless there's a chance that he... How much mana do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if he responds to me cracking a fetch by eating a land and drawing, then I can cast Bone Crusher, Fatal Push my own Bone Crusher, and escape Croxa. But he would have to go for a land and not for Croxa. It does go for Croxa.
Yeah, I know you can do it. You have my trust. When I was little, I had
The land gone.
Window, and the moonlight spread its shadow across my ceiling. And sometimes when I woke up in my groggy state, it looked like spider webs.
I'm gonna hold on to like all my lands from now on. Play around Snap K command to make me discard a land. Got Bush for Dash Monkey. Stomp for Lurrus.
It's hard to tell.
Alright.
The feeling I get from this is waking up in the middle of the
We're
night.
going to attempt to ultimate Arinen 6 again.
It really isn't. Streams are weird. You pick up your phone and no one is there. For a while, I was really scared of them. Like,
Alright.
something that doesn't happen.
Another snap K command.
Once I knew what was going on and why it was happening, it made a lot more sense, and I became okay with it.
Would have loved to have found a Nihil spell bomb at some point this game. Or we've got another Croxa. Any of these things would be acceptable. So if I Ren ping a Ragavan, like he's gonna get to kill the Snapcaster at some point. Like, what we're seeing right now is why it's so difficult to play any sort of mid-range game while Lurrus exists. Like, he's just played the same Lurrus 3 times. If we had Lurrus, we could add Lurrus, play Lurrus, and get back Tarmogoyf in a turn. Yep. Here, like, we're not getting out of this unless we find... I guess K Command's our best draw. Or sorry, Spell Bomb into K Command. Step 1. So I want to ping a Snapcaster before I Spell Bomb, right? All right. I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. It's pro-white. Maybe our opponent doesn't know that, or doesn't pay attention to it, or just top decks Unholy Heat. Got it. That enters tapped. Hard cast Ulamog territory. That's what we're going for these games. Okay, I'm gonna bring in Plague Engineer. Tempted to bring in Charmaul just as a 4/4 flyer for 5. How bad is that? Could bring in Ghost Quarter. Like, there's a chance we could Ghost Quarter him out of the game. Take out trophies, take out my removal spells against the deck that has to kill us with creatures and combat damage. Like, Ashiok is definitely not where you want to be in this matchup. Like a 3-mana Planeswalker that doesn't affect the board when it comes down. You ever try splashing 1 to 2 Lotus Field in this list? Really playing something really similar, but Lotus Field was great. I can't imagine a world in which I want Lotus Field. Like, what is Lotus Field accomplishing for you? I think somebody's ringing the doorbell. Cast that one. Hexproof generates 3 mana. Ren just gets your lands back anyway. It's how to explain my thoughts on that. I wouldn't take Spreading Seas into consideration for why you should or shouldn't play it. My K commanding in response to this. Treasure. But like, I don't think you want to play a card like that that relies on you having Ren and 6 out and functioning. Be okay. I think you'd rather just like have a normal land drop. You got it. Spreading Seas can hose Ren's decks. If they Spreading Seas your fetch lands, you can't sacrifice it anymore. And I mean, I get that part of it, but like, if they Spreading Seas my fetch lands here, like, I'm pretty okay. I've got more than one fetch land. Free Croxa discard. Don't want a timeout, but I also don't want to rush. End up punting away something. Duo does make a good point about just sacking your fetch. Rag of easy. And you're gonna let me block. Okay. Now I get Croxa back. This entire exchange just felt strangely okay to me. So if this is like hold a card in hand, add Lurrus, and I just get to attack with Croxa K command. This is gonna be play out Lurrus, play Ragavan. Right. King Ragavan. Command. Snapster. Sure. And I'm just going to play a Liliana and tick up. Kind of like ensure he can't hold on to any more cards. He's got pressure from every direction. Yep.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist or
all right.
in the physical universe.
The 1-0 start. That's basically like the Jund 3-0 start.
That's great. But if not, that's great too.
Beautiful Junding indeed.
That would mean that we have
Another Lurrus deck.
a tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet it lives on.
Give me a 1-drop to knock off here.
Discovered something true.
Yes. For pain, it amuses me. So I'm bolting there into turn because I want to play out this Ren and tick up. Get it out of bolt range or like undeliriumed unholy heat. He's probably got a Ragavan or something he can dash here. Dolphy. Nice. So let's go fetch a swamp, dash a monkey. Doing this in case I hit like a removal spell I can kill Dolphy with.
If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them,
Do not.
that's great. But if not, that's great too.
I'm guessing this is just Rakdos. Bolt my Goyf. Rakdos with no third land. Oh yeah, it gets exiled. That's right. What do you do for deck tech? You mean like, what's the requirement for a deck tech? There's a channel point redemption option. Like 10,000 points or something. You need to get this Dolphy off the board. Does get a Dolphy off the board. Can it be any deck for a deck tech? Yeah. Like, I can't guarantee I'll have the best takes on it if I don't, like, if I'm not familiar with the archetype, but why do I keep getting lands off these? so discard, shoot a Dothy. Like, I'm happy to look over whatever deck. I just can't say, like, oh, if it's blue-white control, I'm gonna know it inside and out or anything like that. My dash or Ragavan, it's just like for sure blocking, right? At least I like assume he's for sure blocking. So I messed up earlier. I would have gotten a second Blood Crypt earlier if I had thought about it, but I wasn't thinking about Dothy exiling my fetch land. Oh. I'd like to find a fetch. Top deck a K command. Fine. He wins the Battle of the Grixis if he finds another red source. If I find a red source, though, it's like whoever gets the first Grixis back wins. Den of the Bugbear. Letting me down in the 11th hour. Why are we playing this? Now I have to find Fatal Push. Like exactly Fatal Push. So I can escape Grixis. He gets to attack into my Grixis. Trigger, I have to chump. He gets back Grixis again. Triggers, I go to 2. Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, I don't know about Den and Boomer John. I don't know about it either. Like, I could see an argument for it if it was like a mountain or it's cycled or something. But I think the last thing I want is a land coming into play tapped like that. Got it. Raging Ravine can be painful, but it fixes your mana okay enough to justify it. I mean, yeah. Pretty much. Dashing a monkey. I think I'm just playing Tarmogoyf. Like, if I dash the monkey and I hit something dead, then I'm just bouncing monkey back to my hand. I have 1 mana that I can't do anything with. With playing Tarmogoyf, I at least get something out on the field. Now I can dash monkey, play Ren. I still don't think I've like found anything to actually do with monkey anytime I've cast it. Like, the number of times I've just filtered a land off the top of my opponent's deck has been insane. Yep. Let's I'm Croaxing this game. I'm assuming he's sitting on like a Fatal Push or a Terminate or something. I can't imagine a world in which he just has like nothing in hand. I guess he could have another Turok. Take my blooming marsh, please. Yep. Okay. Trade Turox. So if I K command, shoot Dothy, make him discard. Not growing Goyf enough. Or it's not growing Turok enough to live. I'm just gonna have to take my chances with Ragavan. How's Turok performing so far? It's been pretty good the couple times that I've seen him, cast him. This has been a pretty easy match of like my opponent's drawing live spells and I'm not. Like I was drawing Kroxa into Dothy, Ren into Dothy. Surprisingly, a lot of cards in this deck don't look great against Dothy. Have many issues paying the kicker? That's pretty black heavy mana base. Attacking. Feel like trading a Goy for a Ragavan if I do. Give Ragavan Fear. I'm dead to a lightning bolt. Oh man. So, for the sake of pointing it out, I have not had a Ragavan hit that has let me cast anything off an opponent's deck so far this league. My opponents have not missed on a Ragavan hit. Or no, he hit a Liliana of the Veil one time and couldn't cast it. But I've hit a land every time. So, if I were objectively watching this league, I would say, yeah, Ragavan's been horrible for me. But my opponents at the same time would be saying, yeah, Ragavan's been fantastic. Just taking Thought Monitor. Like, I guess I've got a deep hatred for cards that are, like, random. And that's what Ragavan is to me. Like, there's going to be a number of times that it's good, and there's going to be a number of times that it's, like, god-awful. But you just never know until you're, like, in that moment of playing it, which one it is. Ellis on one. You got it. These two K commands and Liliana help fight through some of this stuff. Discard Stoneforge. Does that mean he's got a second one? Or is he just like really relying on this Urza saga? Guess out of the board we do have Force of Vigor, Grudge, Alpine Moon, EE that all come in here. Back ending. Okay. I'm discarding a Peat land to a Liliana. Got Saga Unknown. Discards Urza. Dang. I think I would have discarded that Saga in a heartbeat. Did you top deck another? Magic Online. What are you doing to me? So I K command 2 to the construct. Shoot the chalice or shatter the chalice. Edict. I guess I just blow up the Springleaf Drum. Like, I don't really care about the chalice at the moment. So destroy ROM due to the construct. Edict the Urza. There you go. Two. Okay. Not gonna work out how you want it to. All right. Am I ditching the extra Lily? I think so. Like, I really wish I had this Rin down and going. But I just couldn't afford to let him untap with the Urza last turn. And if he makes a construct, I can 2 to a construct, shatter the other one. Make sure we're doing this before he searches for an artifact. My buddy has a full back tattoo of Lily. It's pretty damn sweet. I mean, it sounds sweet, but it also sounds creepy. Hitting Needle Lily. All right. Something. We'll take it. Got a mountain. Peatland. Alright. We're doing stuff. Kind of. No argument there. I mean, like, I guess it's cooler than I'm giving it credit for. But at the same time, it's like, why? Why do you have a full tattoo of Lily? Pretty cool. It's what we would call not a little guy, or not a one drop. I'm kind of hoping he just like holds a land in hand and like a one drop that he can't play, so I can just kick this Turok here. Maybe if I tap correctly. Shadow Spear Chalice. All right, Turok. Need you to take me home, buddy. All right, Turok. Don't quite need you to take me home as quickly. Discard a Cauldron complete. Like to get back a Grixis. Black, red, black. Five bloodstained mire in the yard. All right. I guess I should have kept K Command in the yard. And then I could sack Peat Land. Not gonna lie, this Chalice of the Void did way more against our opponent than it did against us. Alright, so Urza, whole bunch of affinity stuff. We didn't see like any Asmo food stuff, so I'm gonna assume they're not on that. I'm boarding out. Board out like an extra Lily, Ragavans. Pressure. Oh, let's see. Effin', what do I think about this? Bardu Stoneblade. 4 Stone Forge, 4 Season Pyro, 2 Kroxa, Turok, Vindicate, 2 Push, 6 Hand Disruption, 3 Bolt Down, Prismatic Indian Kai'Sgal. I mean, all these like Mardu lists kind of run together after a while. It's just, okay, I'm playing value 2-for-1s and removal and go. Like, I can't imagine this is doing anything really different than a list with like 2 Prismatic Endings and 2 K Commands is doing, or 3 Liliana the Veils. And I guess my only concern would be like, you've got a lot of random 1-ofs or 2-ofs in here, like 2 Lily of the Veil, 2 Lingering Souls, 2 Vindicate, 1 Kaya's Guile, 1 Damn, 1 K Command, and like those are all really good cards. So I get that they have different purposes, but I feel like I'd want more Kaya's Guile. That card's nuts. More Liliana. I don't think Lingering Souls is good in Modern. It's good against like exactly me. And like bad against everything else. Vindicate's okay. I don't know if Turok's where you want to be. But let's see. 40 TC redeemed deck tech. Let's see what we got. Undeath Shadow in a world without Mishra's Bauble. So is this one of these, I hear talk Mishra's Bauble is going to be banned, so I'm going to put together a list without it kind of things. Like, I need to know the context before I go into looking at it. We've got the Cauldron already. I'm just going to take Thopter Foundry. Yep. Alright. So, World Without Mishra's Bauble. 4 Shadow, 4 X-Drinker, Croxa, 4 Straight. So, if you're running Street Wraith, I think that's even more of a reason to be on Dragon's Rage Channeler instead of Hex Drinker. Just a lot easier to get it up to a 3/3. So I think I would do like -4 Hex Drinker, or like you're without Bauble, but you're not without Lurrus here. So the question is Street Wraith better than Lurrus? And I don't think Street Wraith is better than Lurrus. But like cut the Wraiths, add Lurrus, add like 4 Dragon's Rage Channelers there. Find room for like a Seal of Fire over the 8th hand disruption spell. But if you want to play no Lurrus, play Street Wraith, then I would find room for some Dragon's Rage Channelers. Like, I get that it's good with Bauble, but it's still good without it. It doesn't have to have Bauble to be good. What did he get off this? Sword of Fire and Ice? Let's see what else. I gotta go back and forth between like clicking here. Out of the sideboard. I've liked the 2 Assassin's Trophies in the sideboard in Jund Shadow. Be a little more streamlined in the main. Dalthy's been pretty underwhelming for me. I think like the best aspect of Dalthy for me has just been that it's been a 2-mana unblockable 3-power guy. Belts. Is there any reason for the 2 Collector Oof? Also, if you're wanting to run Collector Oof, like, and you're already running Street Wraith, then just adding in like a copy or 2 of Traverse the Ulvenwald is like pretty close to free. Alright. So we're probably dead unless we top deck like a K Command or a Liliana here. I don't think we can beat the Cauldron. We know they already have it. Maybe an Ancient Grudge. Should I play with 20 lands? I think 19's fine. I don't hate the 20th land. Like, I'm running 20. It just kind of gives you a fail-safe. Oh, and you can equip up Shadow Spear too. Isn't Urza's bauble like set? Fifth edition? No, Ice Age. That's the one I'm thinking of. See, sacrifice Urza's bauble to choose a card at random from target player's hand. Look at that card. Ignore this ability if that player has no cards left in hand. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turns up. Ooh. Alright, so we saw Stoneforge. Our Stoneforge package that game. That's going to change up our sideboarding. We also saw Opter Foundry. I love how they just pulled like a straight 180 on us post board here. They're like, yeah, you know that deck we played game 1? Not now. Modern Horizons 3. The introduction of Urza's bauble to Modern. Alright. It's kind of a funny one. I'm mainly keeping it because I get to go red into Charmaul, and that seems pretty fun. And I've got like good answers for a turn 2 Stoneforge. We've seen like Urza's Saga out of them, Spire of Industry. I think they've got a decent number of colorless producing lands. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to tap mana correctly. They're going to Blood Moon me. Sure. Discard Sword of the Meek. Alright. Just know you play a lot of Shadow, which I'm new to. I play Black Green Rock. Nothing wrong there. Stoneforge. This would be like... Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, this would be like worst moment for a Stoneforge Mystic. I think I'm just gonna Charmaul here. Put Charmaul in my deck, and so help me God, we're gonna Charmaul. Yeah. Will Nate it? How's it going? Just out here Charmauling Urza's Sagas. Like a boss. Portable hole my Ren. Alright, so I get to kick a Turok this turn. I get to like kick a Turok plus play a Spell Bomb. Urza Thought Monitor. Pretty good couple of hits there. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and crack Spell Bomb. Like, I'm assuming they're gonna EE here. I don't think they want to take 8. Yep. So I'll go ahead and crack Spell Bomb. I get the Sword of the Meek out of there. If they're playing something like Emery, I get a bunch of good targets out. Urza to put them down to 7. Goyf to present lethal next turn. And say go. I would say this game was a Junding. On a scale from 1 to a Junding, it was definitely a Junding. So I just get to attack in with my dragon, get back Kroxa. Is there any way I can keep Kroxa alive or keep Armagoyf alive? I think I can. Get rid of enough card types. I just gotta keep 3 in the yard. So that keeps land, keeps sorcery. Creature. Boom. I know he's dead with the trigger, but I might as well, like, play optimally. And optimally would be don't just kill the Tarmogoyf, even if you have your opponent dead on board. Missed a follow. Roundsley, 20 minutes ago. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an awesome Wednesday so far. I apologize for being so late acknowledging that. I didn't get any kind of audio notification, so. Like, I don't think there's any harm in situations like that with just playing the rest of the game correctly, even if it's over. Like, we're human, we make mistakes. something could happen. He could not be dead. I could miss over some interaction somewhere. Alright. Eventually we'll find an opponent. Get on with our fourth match. Ian, how's it going? What do we got? Dr. Giggles. Alright. Now, do I want to start on Ragavan or do I want to start on Ren? The upside of Ragavan is if it lives, I get to Ren plus Inquisition next turn. That's a pretty good reason. I think if, like, I didn't have the Inquisition... Well, not if I didn't have the Inquisition. If I didn't have the Ren, I might not play out the Ragavan Might Inquisition. Juicebox, just passing through, wanted to say, hey, how are you doing, my man? I appreciate you stopping by and saying hey. Doing well. We played some elementals last league. Went 2-3. Could have been better. But we are up right now with Jund 2-1. Just beat up on some Urza deck. Old growth troll. 2-3 leagues is Pog. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. 2-3 leagues is in fact Pog. Can't agree with that. Old growth troll. This is the one that dies and like makes a 4/4. Gonna take that. I don't think I want to. Or you mean take the big Nissa? He's like so far off of casting that. And I feel like we've pretty well got it covered when he does. Like this, he could play next turn and we would have to like minus Ren plus Bolt to kill it. I kind of want to just like keep this Ren ticking up. Especially now that we're getting mana dorks off of his library. Heck yeah, we're gonna play a Llanowar Visionary. Thing says draw a card. What world am I not playing a Llanowar Visionary? I think that's the first Ragavan hit we've had that wasn't a land. So proud of how far we've come. Alright, so I think I want to just push this. Get Revolt and we sack our treasure there. That way I can save this bolt to use with everything else. Save the bolt to use on the Vivian. Rin is pretty great. No argument there. We get to acid moss them. Oh man, this is great. Love your deck, opponent. Yeah! We're the Llanowar Visionary Acid Moss deck now. Would I replace Bone Crusher with anything if I didn't have any? Well, it's not my list, so I can't say for sure. But if it were up to me, I would probably say... What would I replace Bone Crusher with? Probably like a couple Blood Braids. That was, in fact, pretty brutal. What do I want against them? I don't have a lot of good stuff for just like mono green ramp. Brutality can maybe like kill a dork, take an acid moss. You know what? We're just gonna not sideboard this game. We're gonna wait till we know a little bit more about what our opponent's doing. Alright. So, we're on the draw with a potential Wrenn and 6. We can't cast it off basic swamp. We've got Fatal Push to interact with like a 1, 2, or 3 drop. Is that enough to keep this hand? Like, it's not a bad hand. I would prefer something with like Hand Disruption. And I think Ragavan's just like nuts in one of these uninteractive green matchups. Gotta dip now. Good luck. Fun game to watch with Rags. Well, I appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. I'm gonna Catacombs Path so that I have access to Revolted Fatal Push. And then I'm probably gonna untap an Assassin's Trophy this forest. But we'll see. See you soon, my friend. Adios. Take care. So we're killing Visionary. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna trophy this Copious Sprawl land. Guess I'm just getting down Tarmogoyf here. Let's see, Ava239, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an awesome Wednesday. What do we got? Tarmogoyf, or not Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze. Pretty good one. A Fatal Push would be good. Gonna say if you wanted to block there, I'm pretty okay with that. He wouldn't be able to block, or he wouldn't be able to grow Scavenging Ooze enough where I couldn't Ren ping it down second main. In this case, like, I get a land back. Their hate just gives me more Boomer energy. They just beat Doomwake with Boomer John. He got so upset. I was going to pop into chat to say GG's, but he was fuming and his chat was losing it. What was his chat saying? Gotta watch the VOD indeed. Need to see this play out. Oh my god, Boomer Jund is so bad, etc. I mean, the last time, like, I played against Doom, actually it was like 3 times ago. I was playing Grixis Shadow with Street Wraiths, and he was pretty tilted when I beat him because he was playing Rakdos Shadow with Lurrus. He just kept talking about how, like, not playing Lurrus was wrong, and I was like, seems okay. That's a good draw. We can go Ren, ping the Timeless Witness. Fatal Push the Scavenging Ooze. Play the Croxa. And now if he attacks Ren in 6. Well, I guess I got enough cards in the land for Croaks anyway. Never mind. Thought we were 1 short. Absolutely wrecked him so many times on stream. It's been a couple times. Was 3-1, makes sense why he was tilted. Oh, he's 3-1 now. Was 3-0. Gotcha. You wrecked his trophy league while he's in the hunt. Alright, what kind of big 6 drop we got? I, for one, am impartial to Colossal Dreadmaw here. Primal Command. puts Den of the Bugbear on top of my library. And he tutors up a Hornet Queen! Oh my god. Love it. Absolutely love it. Hornet Queen. Alright, so he's got sorcery, creature. That's it. Don't think I can leave instant. I can leave Planeswalker. So it's literally just like mono green, get stuff back over and over again. Hornet Queen's 7 mana, right? Like if his last 2 cards were land Hornet Queen, it would make sense. Maybe he didn't have the land. But like if you've got land Hornet Queen, you're just windmill slamming Hornet Queen here. Does not have the land. He's also like viciously terrified of this Den of the Bugbear. Why would you not Utopia Sprawl? Oh, he had to choose between Utopia. No, you could have Primal Commanded, gain 7 life, tutor up a creature, and then Utopia Sprawl the land. Take a Shia, okay. So now he's dead to Bolt, K Command, Renin 6. But he does have a Hornet Queen. Bolt, K Command, Ren, please. There you go. Hey, no Den of the Bugbear needed. Kids, they are fed. Hornet Queen in 2021. Hornet Queen in the year of our Lord, 2021. Almost wrecked us, too. Rest in peace, Arkburb. Pretty great. Yorion the Sky Nomad. I think I'm just gonna cast out Ragavan here. If it's taxes, I might get to like Bone Crusher, a stepmom, attack with Ragavan. if he doesn't play a 1-drop, I might get to Lily this turn. It'd be like Niv to light. Hit with Ragavan. Unswept heat. We can Thoughtseize. Probably gonna Thoughtseize plus Assassin's Trophy this Temple Garden. Got a whole lot of ways to deal with Ragavan at 3 mana. What's the scariest and least scary? I guess Vindicate can also deal with Liliana. Inquisition. Not bad. Yeah. Use the Utopia Sprawl deck now. Just discarding Lightning Bolt. Discards Kaya's Guile. Okay. So you can have like Prismari Command to make a kill Ragavan, make a treasure, and get closer to Niv that way. Maybe that was an argument for taking Prismari Command. Feels like a Prismari Command here. Yep, and make a treasure. Let's go Inquisition. Do I want to just take... I guess they both represent a draw. Whiff on a land. Crap. So we run into Boros prowess today ran into with elementals. Run into Niv to light. Weird day. They got a Kaya's Guile. Did they only get a Kaya's Guile? Oh my god, they did. Actually only got a Kaya's Guile. What's my plan? Am I edicting? Or am I getting Kaya's Guile? I guess I'm edicting. The Harbinger. Alright, so now that Guile's out of hand, I'll probably start down ticking Ren. Picked on Nath. Ash. Ragavan. Exile, basic mountain. Ping you and say go. Play out that. Nothing too bad, nothing too bad. Again, like always, just to hear he flip flying away looking for a Kaya's Guile. Sweet. Vitality's good. Is probably fine. And just name like Bring to Light or what's it called? Big 5-mana dude. Niv Mizzet. Maybe Force of Vigor. I just like have enough stuff to take out. Got a Ragavan on the draw. I'm assuming opponent's name, Rip Arkburb, is a homage to Arclight Phoenix. Bad. Is serviceable. Urza or Force of Vigor? Probably correct. I could Force of Vigor so that they can't play 3-drop here. See what I draw. I was gonna say if I drew something like a Renin 6. You know what? I think I am gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna Force a Vigor this Utopia Sprawl on their upkeep. Draw like a Teferi, Aya's Guile. Not winning there. Got a turn 4 Nahiri going unanswered. Alright, Force seemed too cute there. I think we're just going to try to max out Ragavan. Like, I might just mull aggressively to turn 1 Ragavan. Altsi's into Tarmogoyf. Alright, am I winning with this hand? I go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Goyf. I don't have a fetch land for Ren. I don't think I am. I think I need a better one. Alright, Inquisition into Lily, I'll keep. Alright, what we got? Indicate to Fairy. This is a pretty good one to hit with this this double Inquisition Lily opener. They're just relying on Supreme Verdict. Alright, so if I just go Inquisition, Ragavan. Take to Fairy. This hand was way better than the last one. The last one I had like one piece of interaction and a Tarmogoyf. Like I lose to the second removal spell. I wouldn't have beat Supreme Verdict because I had like no Planeswalker pressure, no continual source of pressure. This hand's continually pressing their hand. Shouldn't be muted. Just waiting for my opponent to either let my Utopia Sprawl resolve or say go. Alright, so let's get red. I'm just going to discard the Tarmogoyf because of the known Supreme Verdict. Yori on the hand. Go. Play Ren. There's Mark. I guess I might as well play that, right? Like it's free. Am I supposed to draw two, like two to them, draw two, discard two, digging for a Croxa? Hate that. Or I guess with the Verdant Catacombs I can keep a card. So 2 to you. I draw 2 discard. Back up Ragavan in case. So I really want them to have Nahiri down tick on Ragavan here. I think that would be best thing I could see. Worth a try. Saw the red and the white and got excited. How's John been so far? It's been okay. Not gonna go as far as saying like, oh my god, John's phenomenal. Best deck in Modern. But hadn't been bad. Alright, so they can niv here. Also just second Omnath into anything. Yep. That's rough. Turns out it was me who was muted. How the turns table. Alright, no land is good. Or no, nothing to do off of all the mana is good. I can edict another Omnath. Or I think I like that better. Bolt and ping with Ren. That way I can keep Liliana pressuring the hand. They discard a Ren. Why wouldn't they play the Ren off the Omnath last turn? So, 2 to you. I'll discard. Draw, discard. So, discard Ragavan Inquisition. And just I kind of want to just K-command them right now. Like, turn Goyf, have you discard. On reds, black, red. You have Veil of Summer. You have Veil of Summer. Ah. Can we get an Omnath or Niv off the top to cast off Monkey? That would be pretty great. Get a Niv off the top. We've got K commands and more Rens and stuff. Speak of the Devil. Bring to Light, Vindicate, Nahiri. Something. Are we gonna get to do it? Oh man. We're 100% doing it. Alright, so green and red, black, white, blue. Come on, K Command. Come on, K Command. No. Oh wait, we can Ren ping. Yeah, Ren ping, second Ren ping. Yeah. Oh man. What a way to end the league. Wreck Niv. So it's kind of funny that Sanitoeter came in and was talking about playing 2 leagues today with this list, going 4-1, 4-1. We play and go 4-1. So apparently the list is just a 4-1 machine. What all did we play against? We played against Niv. We played against a Sword of the Meek, Thopter Foundry deck. We played against the mono green ramp thing. Played against Rakdos. Rakdos Lurrus was our loss, and then we beat Grixis Lurrus. Ragavan over Niv, truly perfect magic. I don't know if I would say perfect. More like what we got, right? Do I have a copy of the deck? Being like copy of the deck list, or... But let's see. If I had to make changes to this deck going forward, if you go exclamation point deck list, it'll take you to Stream Decker and you can get a copy of the list. Unless Stream Decker's left the chat, it has. Now, if you hit exclamation point deck list, it should work. Bam. There you go. Things I would change up with the list. Den of the Bugbear was awkward. I'd probably cut it for something else. Ragavan was fine. I could see cutting the 4th Ren. I feel like I saw it in multiples more than I wanted, even though it technically won us that last game. Durok was pretty good. I think it hit multiple cards every time I cast it, so like we always had mana to kick it, and that was fine. I can see an argument for like a Clothis in here. I think I would like Clothis over the 4th Ren and the Den of the Bugbears. I think I'd rather just have like another Nurturing Peatland or something. Something that came into play untapped. Because like you're kind of wanting all your mana coming untapped up until turn 4 or 5. You're kind of using it all earlier than that. Out of the sideboard, Charmal was pretty fun. We just didn't see Tron. Oil, I don't know about. I guess you're just saying like you need this for the Titan matchups. There's not a lot of blue-based control running around. Plague Engineer would have been pretty good if we'd seen it. We saw multiple like Ragavan and Darcy decks. Endurance was okay. I think I'd like to see like going up on grudges, maybe cutting Charmal. I don't know how great Brutality is right now, but obviously Sanitoeter's got a lot more experience with the list than I do, so I can't give too many for certain judgments. Mike says I need to play Boomer Jund. I just need to buy 3 Ragavan, Brennan 6, and Lily. Anyone to give me a loan? This is quite a bit to have to pick up, isn't it? Alright. So I'm going to call it there. Gonna send everybody over to Connor Man, who's playing some Jeskai Ragavan. So if you want to check that out, feel free to stick around and share some love from the chat. Otherwise, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Thanks to the new followers. Thanks to the restubs. Yeah, I think that's about it. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their Wednesday. Stay safe, enjoy some good food, good company, and we'll catch y'all back tomorrow. North Sun Striker, thank you so much for the follow. And yeah, take it easy.